travel has always come with its fair share of surprises, but recently, a wave of airline rule changes has left even the most seasoned travelers frustrated, confused, and in some cases, stranded. What used to be a straightforward experience of booking, boarding, and flying has now become a maze of fine print, hidden clauses, and ever-shifting policies. From new baggage fees to stricter seating rules and hidden loyalty traps, these updates are shaking up the travel industry in ways most passengers never saw coming. Let's start with one of the most controversial: the dynamic baggage rule system. Many airlines have quietly begun implementing variable baggage pricing based on demand, flight distance, and even your loyalty status. This means that the same passenger might pay $30 for a checked bag on Monday and $55 for the exact same flight on Friday. Some carriers are even introducing auction-style pricing for oversized luggage, where fees fluctuate depending on how many other passengers are checking bags. It's a frustrating move that many argue punishes travelers for simple necessities, and one that adds unpredictability to every trip. Then there's the new carry-on crackdown. For years, airlines turned a blind eye to slightly overstuffed roller bags or backpacks that barely fit the sizer, but now, strict gate-side enforcement has become the norm. Some low-cost carriers have installed automated bag sizers that instantly scan your luggage dimensions, and if it's even a fraction over, you'll be charged an on-the-spot compliance fee. These fees can reach as high as $125, and there's no appeal. Your only option is to pay or leave your bag behind. The policy shift is being marketed as a way to streamline boarding, but for many travelers it feels more like a thinly disguised cash grab. Seat selection has also been caught in the crossfire of change. Once upon a time, choosing a window or aisle seat was a simple preference. Now it's a premium privilege. Airlines have separated preferred seating zones not just by legroom, but by their location, relative to exits, restrooms, and even window alignment. Some are charging passengers to sit in rows with USB charging ports or extra airflow. Family travelers are hit the hardest. Many report being automatically split up at check-in unless they pay extra to ensure seating proximity. It's an issue that's sparked outrage across social media, especially as parents are forced to pay hundreds of dollars just to sit next to their young children. A particularly sneaky change involves refund and cancellation loopholes. Airlines are quietly redefining what counts as a cancelable or refundable ticket. Under these new terms, a flight canceled by the airline might only earn you travel credits instead of cash refunds, even if you booked a refundable fare. Some companies bury these details deep in their terms of service, making it nearly impossible to understand the real refund conditions. And the worst part, those travel credits often expire within a year, locking travelers into rebooking even if circumstances change. Consumer watchdogs have been pushing back hard, but the policies remain murky at best. Frequent flyers aren't immune to the turbulence either. Major carriers have revamped loyalty programs, moving away from miles-based systems to spending-based tiers. In other words, it's no longer how far you fly that counts, it's how much you spend. Passengers who once earned elite status through consistent travel now find themselves demoted, while high-spending business travelers climb the ranks faster. Even lounge access is being tightened. Some airlines have imposed caps on how many times you can enter per year, regardless of your membership level. It's a subtle but painful blow to loyal customers who built their travel habits around these rewards. Another surprising trend: the seat downgrade clause. Airlines are giving themselves the right to move passengers from higher classes to lower ones, even after boarding, if operational needs arise. That means a traveler who booked premium economy might suddenly find themselves in a regular seat without compensation, unless they fight for it later through customer service. Though rare, these situations are growing more frequent as airlines optimize seating capacity for profit. Add to that the rise of quiet zones and tech-free areas, which sound peaceful on paper but come with complex new enforcement rules. Some carriers now prohibit phone calls or loud typing in certain sections, while others even monitor noise levels using cabin sensors. Violating these rules can get you flagged for non-compliance, and potentially banned from future flights. It's a glimpse into a future where technology, behavior tracking, and personal space are more regulated than ever at 35,000 feet. International routes have seen their own brand of chaos. Carriers operating across borders are grappling with post-pandemic airspace agreements, leading to last-minute route changes, additional stopovers, and new visa-related restrictions. For example, a connecting flight that used to go directly through one hub may now reroute through another country entirely, requiring additional paperwork or even transit visas. Passengers are often notified just days, sometimes hours, before departure, leaving them scrambling to comply. And then there's the elephant in the cabin: AI-driven rebooking systems. Many airlines now rely on artificial intelligence to automatically reassign flights, seats, and even upgrade eligibility. While the technology promises efficiency, it has also introduced a new layer of confusion. Some travelers have reported being downgraded or rerouted by AI systems without explanation, while others find themselves double-booked or separated from travel companions. It's a reminder that automation, while powerful, still struggles with empathy and human nuance. Even the concept of in-flight comfort is being redefined. Airlines are experimenting with tiered climate zones within cabins, charging extra for temperature-controlled seating. Others are piloting premium silence, seats near low-noise zones that come with added fees. It's a world where every ounce of comfort, convenience, and control is monetized, dissected, and repackaged as a product upgrade. As frustrating as these developments sound, they also reflect a harsh truth. Airlines are under immense economic pressure. Rising fuel prices, environmental taxes, and global instability have squeezed profit margins like never before. To survive, they're finding new ways to extract revenue, often at the expense of passenger satisfaction. Yet, in their quest for profitability, they risk eroding the very loyalty that keeps them in the skies. Still, not all hope is lost. Regulators in several regions are stepping in to address some of the more abusive practices. The U.S. Department of Transportation, for example, has begun drafting clearer refund requirements and transparency standards for airfare pricing. In the European Union, consumer protection laws are tightening around cancellation rights and family seating. Slowly but surely, the balance between corporate survival and traveler fairness is being recalibrated. But for now, one thing is certain: the rules of flying have changed forever. The next time you book a ticket, don't just check the destination and price, check the fine print too. Because in today's air travel landscape, a single overlooked policy could mean the difference between a smooth journey and a nightmare at the gate. In this new era of unpredictable airline rules, travelers need to evolve just as fast as the industry itself. The good news is that while airlines have become more cunning with their policies, passengers are also becoming savvier, learning how to navigate this complex system with smart strategies and a little insider knowledge. Understanding how to outsmart these rule changes can save you hundreds of dollars, hours of stress, and even protect your rights in the event of flight disruptions or unfair treatment. The first rule of modern air travel survival is know your rights before you fly. Every region has its own set of air passenger protection laws, and being familiar with them gives you leverage. In the U.S., the Department of Transportation requires airlines to compensate travelers for involuntary bumping or significant delays caused by the airline. In the EU, Regulation 261 ensures that passengers are entitled to cash compensation for delays exceeding 3 hours or cancellations without sufficient notice. In Canada, new air passenger protection regulations mandate clear refund policies for canceled flights. Even if airlines don't openly mention these, having a basic understanding means you can call them out when they try to hide behind vague operational issues. Another powerful weapon is booking strategically. Avoid booking directly through third-party sites for major trips. While they often offer discounts, they also make refund requests, and rebooking is far more complicated. When you book directly with the airline, you maintain more control over your reservation, access to flexible rebooking options, and a clearer paper trail if issues arise. Savvy travelers also use credit cards with built-in travel insurance, which automatically covers lost luggage, delays, and cancellations. In many cases, the insurance company will handle disputes for you, sparing you the endless back-and-forth emails with customer service. When it comes to baggage fees, the key is anticipation. Airlines are counting on you to forget about the details until you're at the counter. But prepaying online or using travel credit cards that waive baggage fees can save a fortune. Some cards, like those from Chase Sapphire or American Express, even reimburse baggage or in-flight expenses as part of their travel perks. Knowing the exact baggage allowance, including weight limits and item count, can help you pack efficiently and avoid those surprise charges at the gate. Frequent flyers often use compact digital luggage scales to ensure they're within limits before even leaving home. To combat the carry-on crackdowns, flexibility is everything. If you're traveling light, choose airlines with consistent enforcement policies, or invest in bags specifically designed to fit sizes across multiple carriers. Many smart travelers now use soft-sided duffel bags or expandable backpacks that can compress under the seat if needed. This adaptability not only helps avoid costly gate check fees, but also keeps you mobile and independent, especially during tight layovers. The recent wave of seat selection monetization can also be beaten with timing and patience. Many passengers don't realize that unsold premium seats, including extra legroom and front row options, often become free within 24 hours of check-in. Airlines would rather fill those seats than leave them empty, so logging into the app or counter just before boarding can sometimes unlock free upgrades. If you're polite and confident, gate agents are often willing to help, especially during less crowded flights. Traveling solo also increases your chances since it's easier to relocate one person than an entire group. Then there's the issue of AI-driven rebooking systems and random downgrades. To protect yourself, always take screenshots of your booked seat assignments, fare type, and confirmation emails. If the airline downgrades you later, this documentation can be used to demand reimbursement or reinstatement. Airlines count on the fact that most passengers don't have proof of their original seat or ticket class. Having it gives you the upper hand. Another underrated tip is to monitor flight schedule changes like a hawk. Airlines often tweak flight times slightly weeks before departure. If the change exceeds a certain threshold, usually 2 hours, many carriers allow you to rebook for free, even onto more convenient flights. Frequent travelers use tools like TripIt or FlightAware to track these updates automatically. When used strategically, these schedule shifts can work in your favor, helping you upgrade or change flight times at no additional cost. Loyalty programs may have changed, but they're far from useless. You just need to play them smarter, or focus on earning transferable points instead of airline-specific ones. Programs like American Express Membership Rewards, Chase Ultimate Rewards, or Capital One Miles allow you to move your points between airlines and hotels, giving you far more flexibility than traditional loyalty systems. It's also wise to consolidate your flights with one airline alliance, like Star Alliance or oneworld, instead of chasing multiple small rewards. Consistency builds faster status, which still provides priority check-in, waived baggage fees, and upgrade opportunities. As for flight cancellations and refund tricks, the secret lies in timing. If your airline cancels a flight or significantly delays it, don't rush to accept their travel credit. Politely insist on a full refund and reference the DOT or EU regulations that require it. If customer service resists, request written confirmation that your refund was denied. This alone often prompts a reversal. When all else fails, filing a complaint with your regional aviation authority or credit card issuer typically resolves the issue in your favor. One of the most effective yet overlooked strategies is booking protected connections. Some booking platforms and airlines offer protected or insured itineraries, which ensure that if a delay causes you to miss a connecting flight, the airline or insurer rebooks you on the next available route at no cost. This is especially valuable for international travelers connecting between multiple carriers. It might cost a bit more upfront, but it prevents nightmare scenarios of being stranded overnight in a foreign airport. At the end of the day, travel will always evolve, but so will the people who love it. And those who stay informed, adaptable, and calm under pressure will continue to find freedom in the skies, No matter how many rule books airlines try to rewrite,